recently sat down and watched Thunderbolts. Have you seen Thunderbolts on the little gimmick?
Seen a few snippets.
So you haven't seen it, but no, it's good. I got to give it the overall recommendation. It's this was sort of Kevin Feige sort of produced this and put this all together. This is the big sort of rebrand, and long movie, more than 2 hours. At one point, I looked down. I'm like, I wonder how much is left. I was only at an hour and 10.
Oh shit!
But it's there are some slow parts, but it does really pick up in the second half. The first half is basically how these characters are all introduced to each other, how they come about. They come from all parts of life, but they all seem to have these different backgrounds and bad shit that's happened to them. Basically, they're like normal shit.
Yeah, they're like a bunch of misfits, right? In that respect. They come together, whatever. But like you say,
exactly.
They've all got history. They're all like scarred, which actually, like you mentioned, it kind of brings that realism approach to this superhero world, right?
Yeah,
and that's why I love The Boys so much, because it's more of a realistic take of what it would actually be like. But this one, I guess, you're really like honing in on the emotions, the trauma, and all this good stuff, right? So I haven't seen any of it.
Good stuff.
Well,
yeah,
but like we want real, right? We want something a bit more.
No, but they do that.
That's what
they do that.
Yeah. And that's what I'm getting from, again, these little clips I've seen, and I'm interested. It's got my attention. It's got my curiosity. All that good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm in. Just
because usually sometimes you get that story where it's the son or the daughter of like a war general who's murdered thousands of people. But in this case, these characters just have simple stories. Like one of them's like a shitty dad, one of them's like a shitty husband and father. Yeah. One of them's an a-hole, kind of like you. Just more realistic sort of things that you can sink your teeth into. So I think those examples are a lot more real. There's one where a little kid is listening to his parents argue in the kitchen. It can be very traumatizing for some people, but I think that's what made it realistic. It's a smaller movie. It's not as big as some of these Avengers and Games or some of these other gigantic gimmicks. And guess what? I am 100% fine with that. They tell a fine story here. The first part, like I said, they all get together. Second part, it leads into the the final battle, the first mission / final battle, and you get to finish at the end. But really, really good. I thought Julia Louis-Dreyfus was excellent. Yes. She's a breath of fresh air. Like, you'll really like her because you and I are big fans of hers. But she's great. She's great. That's sort of the evil villain and just doing her role there. It's really, really good.
How's she looking?
And she looks great. She looks great.
That was like a Larry. Great.
She's fine. Yeah. No, are you lying? Your voice went up. No. Yeah. No, you did it again. God bless that show.
God bless it. Yeah, that's
dude,
good.
I cannot stop watching that show, but go on.
Oh, it's great. Hey, what we talk about?
Thunderbolts. But no, I had so much fun watching this movie. It is a breath of fresh air from Julia Louis. Yes. Bob ends up being great casting. He ends up playing this meek little guy that's seen some stuff, and then he ends up reaching his full potential. But his evolution is great. They tell a really good story there. I put here good amount of decent humor.
Good amount of decent humor.
I know humor's very tough. It's very hard for something that makes me laugh out loud. Like something that, like, for example, even if it's 1 a.m. and you're trying to keep it down, you can't help but just go, ha, like something that you saw on the TV, right? Just like that, uncontrollable, and sometimes it sounds that way, but there's a lot of decent humor, a lot of humor around. Like, I'm not laughing out loud, like, nah, very clever, very funny, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. There's your usual, I hate these jokes because they're not going to age very well, but there's like your DoorDash reference, your Uber reference. They came out of a pile of rubble at one point, and Florence Pugh's character, she goes, "Oh, somebody call an Uber," you know what I mean, or whatever. It's like, yeah. All right, yeah. So there is a little bit of that stuff that I don't think fares well over time, but I thought that overall it was really, really fun. And a lot of the fight scenes are very simple, but they're my kind of fight scenes with punches and kicks and throws. You don't need to destroy half of fucking Manhattan to have a fight scene. Sometimes it really is as simple as, here's this physical thing, here's this body of energy, and let's just go, you know.
Yeah, no, totally.
You're gonna enjoy this movie. You would love this movie. You and a date with a decent brain. I will say date with it. No, you can actually watch this movie with somebody that's got no idea what is going on in this universe, because it does really fill in the blanks.
Love filling in the blanks.
Yeah. Cool. Are you gonna check this out, or are you gonna just stare at me like that? You weirdo.
Both. No, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out because
it's good. You'll like it.
Yeah, and it's good. The Bucky in it, right?
Yep.
It's yeah. I'm gonna check it out because I like the idea, I like the premise and everything else. How these misfits get together and how they, I guess, become the good guys but still the bad guys, essentially.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. There's like some kind of redemption in there, but still not breaking character. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to. You always love the story about these damaged individuals and them.
That seems to be a trope that's ongoing right now. People seem to like it. The down on their luck beginning.
Yeah, that's the
sort of that motto, that sort of angle that everybody's going for now. Down on their luck. That's what people want to see. People down on their luck getting up. Don't you get it?
I like the angle.
Don't you get it? Batman 3? Batman Rises? You get it.
I got it.
But, yeah, no. And then it's funny because one of the things that I had read before I saw the movie was like, oh, Florence Pugh's really amazing and great leader and girl power and all this shit. I'm like, all right, I'll watch it for myself and blah, blah. Dude, she's excellent. She really does carry the movie on her back. She's amazing in every scene. She speaks well. She acts well. She's got a lot of range, especially in her facial expressions. I thought that she did very, very well under the hot spotlight of a major movie like this. She was excellent and great for her. I think she, if she likes this kind of thing and doesn't mind spending the next 6 to 10 years making 3-4 of these movies, I think there's a really good opportunity here because she was excellent. She was really, really good. And yeah, Julia Louise in there as the female boss, the evil boss. It was
I love that.
It was fun. You'll like this. You will like this.
No, I'm open to this for sure.
And if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. But good twists and turns. I was twisting. I was turning. I was making U-turns. It was unbelievable. But very, very good.
What did you give her as a rating?
I think we're all going to give it an 8 out of 10. A solid 8. Bing.
Damn, no point. 8.0.
Solid 8. And they hit right to zero. There's a couple scenes that are a little bit too long, and there's nothing wrong with that. But because some of the scenes are pure chaos, it does affect a little bit of the pacing.
How long is the movie?
But it's 2 hours and 10, 11 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah, and like I said, it's broken up into it's really like 3 parts. The first part is how they get together. The second part is the mission and what happens, and then the third part is setting up for the final battle, right? Very cookie cutterish sort of breakup of the story, but that's sort of how it goes.
Did they do it Tarantino style, chapter 1?
They did it M. Night Shyamalan style, where it didn't make any fucking sense. No, they did. Your Honor.
Please,
Eddie.
God. Well, they come out. They walk out in the real world. And they're in a 17th century village.
Right.
After all that,
I hate that. Don't at me with that.
No.
Don't at me with that nonsense.
Wait, there's aliens running around a cornfield.
But I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10 for the time being. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I might even take it home. Give it a name.
I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Do it.
It's hard. It's hard to trust you when you gave Joker Philly an 8.7.
I dare you. Joker was a great film. I like the second one.
I think you're the Joker, to be honest with you.
Your Honor.
If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcasts for new episodes every week.